So in the probability, we are going to learn the Bernoulli trials. First, before going to learn the Bernoulli trials, you need to know about the what is meant by a trial. Trial is nothing but we are going to do the random experiments, tossing a coin, throwing a toy. So that experiment, if you are doing repeatedly, so number of times if you are doing the experiment, and each experiment is called as a trial. Suppose if you are tossing a coin 4 times, tossing a coin 6 times, and throwing a die 12 times. Okay, 12 times if you are throwing a die. Number of times if you are doing that random experiment, and each time it is called as a trial. And which trials are called Bernoulli trials? So trials which have the some satisfy the some conditions. Four conditions are called as a Bernoulli trials. The four conditions are here. The outcomes of the trials should be independent. What are the outcomes are there? That trials outcomes should be they are independent. So they should not be dependent on one another. Okay. And there should be a finite number of trials. The first here, outcomes means whenever you consider the trials should be means one trial should not depend on another other trials should be independent. Okay, trials should be independent. And here finite number of trials, should be finite number of trials. Is it visible to you? And each trial should have
Yes, sir.
exactly, yes, each trial should have exactly two outcomes, and one outcome is considered as a success and another one is considered as a failure. Okay, so each trial should have two outcomes. One is considered as a success and another one is failure. Here, normally, whenever you toss a coin, head will be there, and head or tail. Getting a head you consider as a success, getting a tail you consider as a failure. So these are the only outcomes, only two outcomes. One is success. So then you may get doubt, sir, when you throw a die, there will be a six outcomes. No, no, six outcomes will be there, but we will consider the one getting a number, even number, as a success. So that is only one outcome. Getting an even number as a one outcome. Getting an odd number is another outcome. Two outcomes. So this is success. Getting an even number you consider as a success. Getting an odd number you consider as a failure. So like the failure, success only will be there as a outcome. Whatever maybe the success. Okay. So probability of the success remains each trial. Probability success
Sir,
remains
your voice is breaking now.
in each trial. What's breaking?
Yes, sir, and the video is gone blur now.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
clear है ना? Voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now here, so these type of the trials are called. If a trial means when you do the experiment here, random experiment, and each random experiment is called as a one trial. One trial you can consider. So it means number of times you may repeat that. Okay. So if you are throwing the, if you throw a die 50 times and 50 Bernoulli trials, and in each trial there will be a one success. Success may be considered as a getting a number five or getting an even number. It may be anything. So the outcome is only the one out, two outcomes. One is success, another one is failure. So such type of the success is usually represented by the P and failure is represented by the Q. Q is nothing but probability of the success is equals to 1 by 2. Probability of the failure is equals to, if probability of the success is 1 by 2, means P value is success is represented by the P, probability of success is represented by the P, probability of failure is represented by the Q. So Q is equals to 1 minus P because there are only two outcomes. There are only two outcomes. So probability of failure will be is equals to Q. So probability of success plus probability of failure will be is equals to 1 because two outcomes only there. Suppose getting a head is a success, getting a tail is a failure. So probability of success plus probability of failure will be is equals to 1. So in the same way, here also you are going to get it. Okay. So this is the these type of the trials when it satisfies the these conditions, they are called as a Bernoulli trials. So let us see the one example, this which trials are called Bernoulli trials and which are not Bernoulli trials through the one example. Suppose if you are taking the six balls are drawn from out of the seven red balls and seven red balls and nine black balls are there. This is given to you in your textbook also. So seven red balls and nine black balls are taken, and from this six balls are taken out. So six balls are drawn successfully one after another. And whether these trials are, means taking one ball is a one trial, taking another ball is another trial, taking another ball is another trial. So six trials are there. Number of trials are here six. Okay, so when they are replaced, these trials are Bernoulli trials or not. If they replaced and if they're not replaced, if they replaced and if they are not replaced. So first time whenever you draw the replaced, first condition you take it as a replaced. When you replace that, probability of drawing a red color ball out of the 16 balls is 7 out of 16. 7 red balls out of 16 balls. 7 out of 16. And second time you replace it, it was replaced. And second time whenever you draw it, it is also 7 by 16. Probability of drawing a red ball is a success. Probability of drawing a black ball is a failure. So here probability of success every time it is remains the same. And here trials are independent. They are not dependent. So here independent is nothing but actually it says itself from the word itself they are independent because whenever you draw the first time red ball and you are replacing it. So that's why it is not affecting the second time whenever you draw the red ball. So these are the things you have to, and finite number of trials are there. Six number of trials are there. And each trial should have the two outcomes. One is success and another one is failure. Here success is the drawing a red ball is success. Failure is a drawing a black ball is failure. And the probability is remains the same. So that's why these trials are called probability of Bernoulli trials. These are called Bernoulli trials. And suppose if they are not replaced, if the drawn balls are not replaced, then they are not Bernoulli trials. Why? Because probability of drawing a red color ball first time is 7 by 16 होगा. Probability of drawing a second time 6 by 15 होगा. 5 by 14 होगा. And so on continuous. So probability is not remains same success. Here drawing a red ball is a success. So these type of the trials are called Bernoulli trials. Okay. So now the next thing is that binomial distribution. So here we are going to use these Bernoulli trials in the binomial distribution. So probability distribution means already you have learned about the probability distribution. So like that you are going to have the binomial distribution. A distribution is called as a binomial. Which distribution is called binomial distribution? Let us see here now. Okay. So before going to that, let us take one example to understand the concept of the binomial distribution. Binomial distribution समझने के लिए एक example बोल के मैं explain करता हूँ. Okay. So binomial distribution. Suppose here we will consider that tossing a coin when you get a head is a success. Let us consider. And getting a tail is a failure. So success you represent by the yes. Different trials, different success you may have. So that's why every time you represent the success as a yes and the failure as a F. Okay. So suppose we are intended to find out finding the success or failed. Six trials are there. Six trials. Let us take into consideration. So six different cases you are going to get it. So six trials whenever you are doing six different cases means suppose if you are interested to find the ways in which we have to one success, only one success. So one success remaining all failure means suppose let us take the three trials let us take into consider. One success is nothing but yes, F, 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 S, F, 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 S. So like that six trials means all the F, first one is yes. Second one yes, remaining all are F, means failures. Like this you like. And suppose two success if you want to find out of the four, two success, I'm sorry, out of the six trials. Suppose six trials is okay, you can list out. Six trials means you can list out all. Six trials means what you write? Success, all five failures. Like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second one is success, remaining all are failure. So like this, you can list out six ways will be there. So if you are two success are there and four failures are there, that can be done six C2 ways. Six C2 ways. So combinations we are going to get, and it is very lengthy job to us to list out all these. And to avoid the lengthy calculations here, the Bernoulli trials are used. To avoid these lengthy calculations, we will use the Bernoulli trials. So to understand very easily, let us take an experiment of tossing a coin three times. An experiment of tossing a coin three times. Let us take into consider. So then, when you toss a coin three times, means when you toss three times means trials are three trials are there. So success is getting a head and failure is getting a tail. Let us consider that one example. Just one example, let us take into consider here. Okay. So then the sample space will become, what is the sample space? Here, this is the one condition I told that when you when you toss a coin three times or whatever it may be, success first time. Only one success. Only one success I have listed here. Then what are the different sample space you are going to have when you throw a coin three times? So three times a success you may have SSS, and one time success you will have, two times success you will have. So SSF, FSS, FS, sorry, SFS. It's one time success, two time success, three times success, and no time success means all are failure. So these are the different outcomes you are going to get it. Okay. So now here the number of success in each will be considered as a random variable x. So number of success means x will be considered as a number of success. So x will take the what? Either zero success, one success, two success, three success. Zero success, one success, these four times, two success, these four times, and no three success, this one time. So probability distribution, if you want to find out, probability of x equal to 0 is nothing but probability of getting no success. No success is nothing but failure. Probability of F, three times failure. So probability of three times failure is nothing but probability of failure, probability of failure, probability of failure. So usually it is represented by Q, Q, Q. Failure is represented by probability of failure. I already told you Bernoulli trials, whenever you take into consider, it is represented by Q. So Q cube you are going to. Probability of x is equals to 1 means one time success. One time success, these four cases will you are going to get. Sorry, four. Yes, three cases. One time success. Three cases you are going to get. These three cases, one time success. And whenever you consider these three cases, this is probability of success. This is nothing but P. Probability of failure, Q. Q. So these combinations you are going to get whenever you observe this. Here see P Q Q, Q P P, Q Q P Q, and plus Q Q P, Q Q P. So probability of success one time, probability of failure two times. This model already we have solved it. So we are going to get here P into Q square. How many times? Three times. So that is nothing but this is actually can be written as, how can you write here? Three times is nothing but one time success. So 3C1. You can write it as a 3C1 also. So this is 3C0. No success. Because success is not taken into consideration. Probability of x is equals to 2 whenever you consider these three cases to be taken into consideration. So probability of success two times p into p into q and q into p into p, p into q into p. So p two times and one time q. So what do you get here? This is p square q. This is three times you are having p square q, p square q. So 3C2 you are, because two times the success is taken into, because combinations we are taking into consider the combinations. So in the same way, probability of no success means probability of x is equals to 3 means you are going to get, sorry, pq. This is 3C3. So whenever you observe properly, probability of random variable x will take the zero success, one success, two success, three success in trials of three times. And what is the their probability is, probability of zero success is nothing but q cube. Probability of one success is nothing but 3pq square or 3q square cube. Next, 3p square q. This is p cube. So these, if you observe that, these are the terms of expansion of p plus q plus p whole cube. The terms are q plus p whole cube. So that's why this is called as a binomial distribution. A probability which is having the Bernoulli trials. The trials are Bernoulli trials. So probability distribution. So that is nothing but probability of, suppose if you want to find out their number of the trials, n number of trials are there. Otherwise, six number of trials are there. So n is equals to 6. Means q plus p whole to the power of n. The nth term in this binomial expansion. This is binomial expansion. So nth term in this binomial expansion is considered as a, suppose x number of success are there. X number of the success are there, and then n minus n trials are there means x success are there, n minus x failures will be there. When you take into consider number of success are x consider, number of failures are x. Suppose here if you want to find out, simply I am saying, don't go for this much, very simple example. Suppose number of the trials are 6. I will give the one example. Number of the trials are 6. Then if you want to find out probability of 4 success, so that is nothing but x is equals to 4. X is equals to 4. The fourth term you need to find. Zero success is nothing but first term, next second term, third term, fourth. Four terms are there in this. So in the same way, whenever you take into consider, if you want to find out the exactly probability of x is equals to x success are there and n minus x failures are there, then you are going to get it as ncx q to the power of, sorry, q to the power of n minus x and p to the power of x. Here see, this is 3c1, 3c1 q to the power of 3 minus 1 and p to the power of 1. Here one success, probability of one success. So probability of x is equals to small x number of the small x number of the success if you are taking into consider number of the success if it is given small number of the success. See here, this is 3C2. So 3C2 q to the power of 3 minus 2, q to the power of 3 minus 2, and p to the power. So the this is helpful to you to find out the 4 success or 5 6. Suppose if you want to find out as an example here, 6C4 q to the power of 2 p to the power of 4. Suppose if you do the toss the coin 4 times, sorry 6 times, number of the successor 6 times you have tossed it, and probability of x is equals to 4 is taken, means x is equals to 4 is nothing but what is the probability of getting a success 4 times? When you toss a coin 4 times, getting a head is considered as a success. Whatever it may be, the head is considered as a success, or in suppose when you throw the die, getting a number 6 you consider as success. So, what is the probability of getting 4 success? 4 times the success आने का probability क्या है? So to find out that you have to use x is equals to 4, 6C4 means 4 times the success means x is equals to 4. X times success means x and cx. This is used to us to find out the x times success. See here, 1 time success. So here x is equals 2 times success, 3 times success. If you continue like that, you are going to get the binomial expansion only. This is binomial expansion only. When you do the trial 3 times, q plus p whole to the power of 3. When you do the trials 6 times, q plus p whole to the power of 6. When you do the trials 50 times, 50 times when you do the tossing a coin, what is the probability of getting a head is considered as a success? And you see the problems whenever we are solving it easily you can understand. Okay, so I think you understood the what is meant by binomial distribution. Binomial distribution, this is the clear explanation of the binomial distribution. Now let us see the problems. When you see the problems easily you can understand very clear. Okay, so exercise 13.5 problems, let us see. All the problems are very simple problems, not very complicated here in this, but you need to write very clearly. You need to consider number of the trials, how many trials are there, whether the trials are Bernoulli trials or not, whether the trials are Bernoulli trials or not. These are the things you need to observe it. Okay, wait, I look for the textbook. Exercise number 13.5. Okay, okay, first question, see, the first question is given that first question is, see here, a die is thrown 6 times. If getting an odd number is a success, die is thrown 6 times, getting an odd number is a success. So probability of success means, normally probability of success is represented by probability of success is nothing but probability of getting odd number. It is given that getting an odd number given in the question is a success. So that is nothing but this is represented by P normally. Probability of success score is represented करेगा. So the probability of getting an odd number is 3 by 6, which is equals to 1 by 2. So Q is equals to 1 minus 1 by 2. So that is also is equals to, and number of trials are 6 here. Number of trials are 6 here. So die is thrown 6 times. So the first question is asking for you to find out exactly 5 success. What is the probability of 5 success? 5 times success आने का probability. So that is nothing but probability of x is equals to 5, which is equals to 6c5. And most of the students will commit the mistake here. 6c5 q to the power of 6 minus 5. First q. So q plus p whole to the power of 6 expansion. You are going to finish 6c5. Okay. So that is the thing you need to remember here. So first q आएगा here q to the power of q to the power of 6 minus 5. So 1 times and p to the power of 5 using the binomial distribution. So 6c5 value will be equals to what? 6 you are going to get. And q is equals to 1 by 2. And p is also equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 to the power of 6. 6 into 1 by 2 to the power of 6. Probability of x is equals to 5. And at least 5 success. Second question is given that at least 5 success. So at least 5 success is nothing but minimum 5 or more than 5 also. That is nothing but probability of x is equals to 5 and number of trials is 6 है ना. Probability of x is equals to 6. 5 success का probability is 6c5 q to the power of 1 p to the power of 5 and 6c6 q to the power of 0 p to the power of 6. So which is nothing but 6 into 1 by 2 to the power of 6 plus this is 1. 1 by 2 to the power of 6. So 1 by 2 if you take into common 7 times of 1 by 2 to the power of 6. This is a probability of getting at least 5 success. At most 5 success. So maximum 5 success. At most 5 success. Maximum 5 success is nothing but 0 success हो सकता है. 1 success हो सकता है. That is nothing but this can be written as probability of x is equals to 0 plus probability of x is equals to 1 success. Probability of x is 2 success, 3 success, but this is a tedious job to us to do calculation. 4 success. And probability of x is equals to 5. At most 5 success, maximum 5 success. Instead of that, if you subtract this one, 1 minus probability of x is equals to 6, because plus probability of x is equals to 6 if you are taking, all this sum will be is equals to 1. Probability of x is equals to 0, probability of x is equals to 1. Already you have learned in probability distribution. In the probability distribution, x is equals to, if you are taking here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the probabilities, if you consider the p1, p2, p3, p4, pn, and probability distribution, already you have learned that the sum of all the probabilities will be equals to 1. So sum of all the probabilities is equals to 1 is nothing but here in this situation. If you want to find out the at most means nothing but maximum 5 success are there. So maximum 5 success to find out, you can find out here just if you subtract the x is equals to 6. X is equals to 6, or you can write that 1 minus probability of x greater than 5. That is x is equals to 6. X is equals to 6 is nothing but you are going to get 1 minus 6c6 1 by 2 to the power of 6 already you have found here. So simplify कर सकते हैं 1 minus 6c6 value 1 by 2 to the power of 6. You are going to get it as 1 by 2. ये simplify कर लो. Simplify करना है you can simplify 6 into 2 to the power of 6 value 64. 6 by 64 simplify करो 7 by 64. That is 1 minus 1 by 64, 63 by 64. Did you understand here? Okay. So second question, you see that it is very simple here. A pair of dice, two dice are thrown 4 times. So I'm not going to explain to you each and every question to you, but I will give a hint to you. So like this, the probabilities, and but we'll discuss the every question here. We'll discuss every question here because there may be some unique questions here in this. exercise. Second question, see. The second question, if you take the textbook in front, through the presentation I show, because the is it visible? Can
Sir, just now your voice is breaking.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
now it is okay.
Video is also unclear. Nothing is audible, sir.
No, no, I'm saying wait. Is section no. Yes. See the second question here. One by one questions I am going to explain to you. Is the voice audible to you? It's breaking. Hello?
Yes, sir, now it is audible.
Audible, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See the second question. Second question is given the pair of the dice is thrown 4 times. Means n is equals to 6. If getting a doublet is nothing but 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Double number is considered as a success. So here probability of success is what here 6 times will be there. When you throw the die twice, 2 times when you are throwing the die. Here 2 times means don't consider as a n is equals to 2. So pair of dice through two dice are thrown 4 times. So once if you throw the die two dice together, the outcomes will be 36. Obviously, 36 outcomes. Simple question here. Difficult questions I'll explain to you on the board once you go through these questions. So 4 times n is equals to 4. Probability of success is p. P is equal to 6 by 36. P is equals to 6 by 36. You are that is 1 by 6. And Q you are going to get. And what is asking you to find out here? Find the probability of the two success. Find the probability of two success. Two success is nothing but x is equals to 2. X is equals to 2, you have to substitute. Just binomial distribution, you have to substitute and you need to find it. It's very simple here. Calculation part only left. The third question, whenever you say there are 5% of the defective items in the bulk, in the large bulk of items. 5% are defective. Okay, now it is audible.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
5 percentage defective items are there in a large bulk of items. What is the probability that the sample of 10 items, 10 items will include not more than one defective? Not more than one defective. So we need to find that n is equals to 6 here. Probability of success is here. What is the probability of success is very much important here. Getting a defective item is a probability of success. Here, because asking to you to not more than one defective item is asking you to find out. Getting a defective item is a success. Getting a defective item is a success. So here what you have to write here, probability of success is equals to 5%. 5% is nothing but 5 by 100. You will get 5 by 100. 5 by 100 is nothing but 1 by 20. So probability of success is 1 by 20. Probability of failure is equals to 1 minus 1 by 20. 19 by 20. And what is need to find out here? binomial distribution में n is equals to 10 you have to take, and we need to find out not more than one defective. Not more than one defective is nothing but either 0 defective or 1 defective. Means probability of x less than or equals to 1 we have to find. Okay. बोर्ड में मैं एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ. Once you see this one, in this third problem you may get confused. So what is given to us, let us see here. X denotes the number of defective items. Means random variable x denotes the random variable x. Consider x is a random variable. This denotes the number of defective items. Number of defective items in 10 items. Whenever 10 items are taken into consideration, 10 items when you draw them. So probability of success is what here? Probability of success is nothing but P. So probability of getting defective item, that is nothing but here already 5% is defective it is given. So 5% is nothing but 5 by 100, that is nothing but 1 by 20. So then Q is equals to 1 minus P, 1 minus 1 by 20. So this is 19 by 20. And we need to find out probability of not more than one defective item. Probability of not more than one defective item. So probability of not more than one defective item is nothing but probability of x less than or equals to 1. X is number of defective items. No? It should not be more than 1. So less than or equals to 1. So that is nothing but probability of x is equals to 0 plus probability of x is equals to 1. So by the binomial distribution, here n is equals to 10 you are there. Because number of trials are 10. 10 are there. 10 items are there. Okay. So probability of x is equals to 0. Find out what is 10C0. Q to the power of 10 minus 0 and P to the power of 0 plus 10C1 Q to the power of 9 P to the power of 1. So Q and P values here you have to search. 10C0 value is always 1. Okay. And Q value is probability of failure 19 by 20 to the power of 10 plus 10C1 value 10, 19 by 20 to the power of 9 and 1 by 20 to the power of 1. You can simplify it or you can keep it as it is. Okay. Did you understand here? So simplification will take the more time and you can keep it as it is. Main concept is very important here. Okay. समझ में आया ना? Now let
Yes,
us see the
sir.
next questions. Let
Yes,
us see.
sir.
Fourth question. See. Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir, it is.
So the questions are here. 5 cards are drawn. These are all simple only. I think sixth question onwards a little bit different you may have. 5 cards are drawn successfully with replacements. Replaced earlier from the well shuffled 52 cards. What is the probability that all the 5 cards are spades? So getting a spade is a success. All 5 are spades. Only 3 are spades. None is spade. 3 cases are given. So you have to consider getting a spade is a success. So P is equals to getting the spade. So what is the probability of getting a spade? 13 spades will be there out of 52. 13 by 52, 1 by 4 is the probability of success. And 5 cards are drawn. So that is nothing but n is equals to 5. So P you are having 1 by 4. Q you are having with the help of P you are going to. And all the 5 cards are spades. It's nothing but probability of x is equals to 5 you have to find it. Exactly. Only 3 cards are. Only 3 means probability of x is equals to 3. None is spade. So probability of x is equals to 0. Simple, hai? You can do it, na? Okay, you can do it. This is not difficult. And fifth question, see. Probability that a bulb produced by a factory will fuse after 150 days of use. So it will fuse after 150 days of use. That is 0.05. Probability the bulb produced by the factory will fuse is 0.05. What is the probability that out of the 5 such balls, out of the 5 such balls means number of the trials are 5. None, not more than 1, more than 1, at least 1 will fuse after getting means the bulb fusing after 150 days is considered as a success. After 150 days, fuse is considered as a success. So probability of success is 0.05. Probability of failure is 1 minus 0.0. So you got P and you got Q, and N is equals to here 5, because 5 bulbs are produced by the factory, it is given to you, and none is fuse is nothing but probability of X is equals to 0. Second question, not more than 1. Not more than 1 means X equal to 0, X equal to 1. More than 1 is nothing but probability of more than 1. More than 1 means probability of X is 3, 4, 5. But it is tedious job to you to find out in this situation. So what you have to do? 1 minus probability of X greater than 1 you need to find out. Usually more than 1 means that can be written as probability of X greater than 1 you have to find out. So that can be written as probability of X less than or equals to 1. 1 minus, sorry. 1 minus. You see here, whenever you consider this one, a problem देखो, problem here, whenever you consider that fifth problem, probability of success is equals to 0.05. Probability of failure is equals to 1 minus 0.05, 0.95. The number of trials is equals to 5. Okay. The first question is given that first to second questions are very simple here. And third only you may get little bit difficult. Probability not more than 1. Sorry. More than 1. So more than 1 is nothing but X greater than 1. Already I have shown to you in the first problem. X greater than 1 is nothing but X equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sorry, 5. Yes. X equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. But instead of finding this, simply you can find out 1 minus probability of X less than or equals to 1. X less than or equals to 1 already you found in second problem. Or you can write separately. Suppose the only alone this question is asking you in the exam. You can write here probability of X less than 0. So 1 minus in the brackets probability of X is equals to 0, probability of X is equals to 1. This is already you found in the first part. Here you can take directly when you are doing the problem. But in the exam, if it is asking this individually, you have to find. So here 5C0, Q to the power of 5 and P to the power of 0. 5C1, Q to the power of 4, 5 to the power of, sorry, P to the power of 1. Just binomial only, but situations are different situations are given to you here. Okay. Okay, see the question here. What is given? At least once. Next question is, fourth question is given that at least once. At least once is nothing but least one. That is more than one. Same, both questions are actually, but here the thing is that third question more than one is given. Fourth question at least one is given. At least one means one included here. In one is included, but in third case one is not included. P greater than one I have written here, but in the fourth case greater than or equals to one you will get. That is nothing but 1 minus probability of X equal to 0. Only X equal to 0 should be subtracted from the 1, so that you are going to get the required probability. Okay. So this is the question here, and the sixth question, see here. Sixth question is given to you. A bag consisting of the 10 balls, each marked with the one of the 6 digits. One of the digits of the 0 to 9. 6 digit no, one of the digits are the 0 to 9, 0 to 9 digits में लिख दिया है. So 10 balls 0 to 9 digits are there. If 4 balls are drawn successfully, 4 balls are drawn successfully with the replacements from the bank. What is the probability that none marked with 0 digit? Marking with a 0 digit, getting a number marked with a 0 digit is a success. So 0 digit marking, how many balls are there? Only one ball is there. So 1 out of 10 probability of success is equals to, here most of the students will commit a mistake that n is equal to 10. Bag consisting of 10 balls bola hai. No, no. 10 balls are there. But trials 4 balls are drawn successfully. 4 balls drawn is nothing but 4 times the trials are done. So then in that situation, what to do? N is equals to 4 should be taken. And probability of P is equals to 1 out of the 10. Because getting a number digit 0 is called as a success. That is probability of success. Probability of failure is 1 minus. And what you need to find out? Probability that none is marked with 0. None is marked with 0 means no number. 0 marked with 0. So probability of x equal to 0 you have to find. It's not a confusing problem. Probability of x equal to 0 you have to find. Just each and every different questions I am explaining here. And coming to the next question here, 7th question here. In an examination, is it visible to you? 20 questions are there, true or false type questions. Number of questions are 20. Suppose a student chooses a fair coin to determine his answer to each question. इसका क्वेश्चन को डिटरमाइन करने के लिए एक कॉइन मींस जस्ट sometimes some students may be there, we don't know the answer, means tossing a coin, they'll test it. So in the same way, he will toss a coin, and if he falls the head, he answers true. ट्रू और फॉल्स. ओ हेड आ गया, ट्रू लिखो. टेल आ गया, फॉल्स लिखो. ऐसा करते हैं. So what is the probability that he answers at least 12 questions correctly out of 20 questions? 20 questions में 12. So he is attempting 20 questions. So when he is attempting 20 questions, n will become 20. And probability of success is nothing but probability of getting head. Getting head is nothing but 1 by 2. Probability of getting failure is also 1 by 2. So Q is equals to 1 by 2, P is equals to 1 by 2. And probability of what is asking you at least 12 questions correct. 12 questions at least correct is nothing but probability of x equal to 12. 12 से ज़्यादा भी correct हो सकता है. X equal to 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There is no other alternate way to do shortcut. You have to do it all. Because if you do that, 1 minus probability of x less than 12. 1 minus probability of x less than 12 is nothing but probability x equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, वो ज़्यादा हो सकता है. So that's why better you do that x equal to 2. And just you can write these questions instead of simplifying, but whenever you write 12 questions are correct. So like this, you can simplify this question. It's not a very difficult. And 8th question, suppose x has a binomial distribution. This is, you may feel little bit different here. Okay, 8th question. What is given here? Binomial distribution is given that b6 comma 1 by 2. So when b6 comma 1 by 2 means number of trials are 6 and probability of success is 1 by 2. The binomial distribution is represented in this way. Sorry. So question C here, and show that x equal to 3 is the most likely outcome. Most likely outcome. X equal to 3. So x equal to 3 is most likely outcome means that is going to happen more. Mostly likely outcome is nothing. So, okay. This one problem only different, remaining all you can do it. This one I will explain to you. Here it is given that p 6 comma 1 by 2. So n is equals to 6. Probability of success is 1 by 2. Probability of failure is equals to 1 by here it is given that general term, let us find out in the binomial expansion. So probability of x is equals to x. 3. 3 is most likely outcome. Okay. So that is the question here it is given to you. So NCX, this can be written as NCX q to the power of n minus x p to the power of x. So 6 n is 6cx 1 by 2 to the power of n minus x 1 by 2 to the power of x. So what do you get here? 6 is 6 minus 6. 6cx 1 by 2 to the power of 6. So 1 by 2 to the power. 0 means 6 is 0. Okay. So you can observe that in 6cx में किसमें maximum होगा, that will be the mostly likely outcome. ज्यादा आने वाला आउटकम है. प्रोबेबिलिटी इसका ज्यादा हो सकता है. Probability of x equal to 0, x equal to 1 or x equal to 2. X equal to 0 means 6 is 0. That value is 1. 6c1 value is 6. 6c2, 6c3, 6c4, 6c5, 6c6. These two values are same. 1. These two values are same. And these two values are same. This is going to be maximum. ये 6 होगा 6c2 वैल्यू 6 into 5 by 1 into 2 तो 15 होगा ये 15. 6c3 वैल्यू 6 into 5 into 4 by 1 into 2 into 3 20 होगा. This is 20 and this is 15. This is again 6. This is 1. So in all this 20 is maximum. So 6c3. So 20 maximum means here 20 into 1 by 6 up to the power of 6. So mostly likely to be happen if x is equals to 3. So that is only the question asking you to do here in this situation. Okay. X equal to 3 is the most likely outcome. Okay. Now next all questions you can do it, but once let us let me show the questions to you and I will explain it, because these Bernoulli trials are important to you. Next, 9th question. And a multiple choice questions. 3 possible answers for each 5 questions. Okay, there are what are how many? 3 possible answers, multiple choice questions. Multiple choice questions, usually you are going to have the 4 possible answers, but here 3 possible answers for each 5 questions. 5 questions are there. So 5 questions means number of questions are 5. So n is equals to 5. Probability of success is out of 3, 1 will be the true. 1 will be the correct answer. So 1 by 3 is the probability of success. Probability of failure is also 1 by 3. And the question is asking you to find out an multiple choice question. What is the probability that a candidate would get 4 or more correct answers, and just by guessing? Just by guessing here. So here, whenever it is by guessing, whenever he is doing, the probability of success is 1 by 3, because out of 3, 1 is correct. So probability of failure is 2 by 3. So probability of means p is equals to 1 by 3, q is equals to 2 by 3. That clearly x has a binomial distribution. These are all just to oral discussion. We can do it. It's very simple here. And guessing more than 4 correct. More than 4 is nothing but probability of x equal to 4, x equal to 5. X equal to 4, x equal to 5, easily you can do it. Probability of n is equals to 5 questions are there. That's why 5 you can take. 10th question, see here. A person buys a lottery ticket. 50 lotteries are. In each of the following chances, winning a prize is 1 by 2. Winning a prize is 1 by 2. So probability of success is 1 by 2. 50 lotteries he purchased. So n is equals to 50. What is the probability that he will win a prize? At least once. At least once. Please try to concentrate. At least once. Minimum 1 or more than 1. So that is nothing but at least once means 1 should be included. X equal to 1, x equal to 2, like that x equal to 50. But it is tedious job. So instead of that, 1 minus probability of x equal to 0 you do. Isn't it? 1 minus probability of x equal to 1 to 50, instead of doing 1 minus probability of x equal to 0 so that it is an easy task for you to get it. Probability of x equal to 0, easily you can do it. And that you subtract from the 1. Okay, can you do it? The next question is given at least once. Exactly once is nothing but probability of x equal to 1. At least twice is nothing but 2 times win whole equation means probability of x equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2. 3 should be taken into consideration. Don't get confused with this question. Okay, x equal to 0, 1, 2. At least twice whenever it is given. Okay, at least twice is nothing but, isn't it? At least twice is right. No, you're not saying anything. At least twice is nothing but minimum 2 times. Means 2 onwards, 50 times. Probability of x equal to 2, probability of x equal to 3, probability of x equal to 50, sum should be found. But instead of finding that 1 minus probability of x equal to 0 and probability of x equal to 1, sum you subtract, you are going to get it. Like this, 11th question you see. Question is what is given 11 onwards. So simple questions are there. Just we'll discuss it and we'll conclude it. So what is the question here? Find the probability of getting a 5 exactly twice in 7th rows of die. 7th rows of die. Getting 5 exactly twice. 5, getting 5 is success. Getting 5 is success. So probability of success is 1 by 6. Probability of failure is 5 by 6. Isn't it? Getting 5 is success. And twice it is there. So twice is like 2 times the success. The probability of x equal to 2. n वैल्यू क्या है 7. बस हो गया. समझ में आया? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Simple question है. So next 12th question. Find the probability of throwing at the most 2 sixes. 2 sixes. Getting a 6 in 6 throws of a single die. Die को 6 times throw कर लिया. So n equal to 6. And getting a 6 is success. That is also 1 by 6 because only one 6 will be there. And getting a failure is other number, so 5 by 6. And at most 2 sixes, maximum 2. So that is nothing but x equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2. 3 you have to find. The simplification part is there, just orally, just I am explaining to you. The 13th question you see, all the questions are like that only, very simple here. It is known that 10% of the certain articles manufactured are defective. 10% is defective. Pura question पढ़ लो. What is the probability that a random sample of the 12 articles, 9 are defective? 9 defective items निकालने का probability क्या है? So what is the probability of getting a 9 defective articles? So that is nothing but 12 में 9 articles defective आने का probability you need to find out here. So what is, how do you find out in this situation? 10% of the articles are manufactured. So probability of getting a defective article is a success. P is what here? Probability of getting a defective article is a success because 9 defective आने का probability find out कर रहा है ही. Okay, so probability of getting a defective article is a success. So probability of getting a defective article is a success is nothing but you have to write as a P is equals to 10%, 0.0. Okay, and Q obviously you get n is equal to 12. What you need to find out probability of x equal to 9. 9 defective items is asking you to find out. Okay, so 14th and 15th questions are all you can do it. It's not very difficult to you to do it. Okay, समझ में आया? If you have any doubt, then you can ask. This is very simple chapter. 2 marks questions you may get from this.
Sir, in question number 13.
Yes, tell me. Wait,
It
I
is
will show
told
you.
10%.
Ah,
It is told 10% of certain articles manufactured are defective. Means certain articles means how much articles are made from that 10% are defective or what?
how many articles you take it, but 10% are defective.
But
But
according to
here,
the question,
suno. Yes. I understood your question. Your question is given, what is the probability that random sample of 12 such articles? There it
Yes.
is given 12 such articles. If you take the 12 articles, if you take the 25 articles, if you take the 200 articles, 10% are manufacturer defective. That means the manufacturer will make the 10% defective.
ओके,
समझ में आया?
ओके, अच्छा जी।
Certain number of articles को statement it is given to you. It is known that 10% means company we know that अरे ये कंपनी का ले लेंगे some X कंपनी इसमें तो पक्का 10% डिफेक्टिव होगा. So like
अच्छा,
that. But
10% से ज़्यादा भी हो सकता है?
हाँ ना ना what
10% से ज़्यादा भी डिफेक्टिव हो सकता है?
ना ना ना
तो फिर?
10% defective any number of articles in any number of articles.
ओके, अच्छा,
So
अच्छा जी।
here sample is taken the 12 articles. So
हुँ,
that is why n is equals to 12 you will get.
यस सर।
Sample is taken 12. So that's why n is equals to 12 you are going to get.
हुँ,
And
हुँ, हुँ।
9 defective is nothing but समझ में आया?
यस सर,
Probability
यस
of
सर,
x is equals to 9 you have to get. Okay?
यस सर।
Still any more doubts? Thank you. Very good. You have to ask the doubts like this. Otherwise, you are understanding or not, and you get it out. Good. Very good. And complete the exercise.